Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Symphonia Chronicles. We are going to solve the puzzle of this place, which will do us quite a number of things, to be honest, actually. But forget about that for now. Let's do this. Will the future be one of a bountiful earth, caressed by the blessing of the wind? Will it be one of swirling, terrible water that washes away all in its path? Is there a ray of light in our future? Okay, so let's read that again, people. Bountiful Earth. Well, Earth's an element, and what is the color Earth is usually associated with? Well, brown, for the most part. But, brown's not a color that's here. But we can assume this is probably dark, this is probably water, ice, fire. Now, one might assume this to be lightning, but lightning in this game tends to be purple. And we've got a purple block right over here. So that leads to the conclusion that yellow is probably Earth, even though yellow is usually associated with lightning. But again, in this game, lightning tends to be purple-colored, so since yellow is representation of Earth, we push the yellow block into the glyph first. And did we get it right? Yep, we sure did. And now we push it, and it falls. Oh, no, not there. It doesn't fall there. Gotta push it down a little bit more. Push it in, it drops, but it floats on midair. We teleport back and do the next part. It's simple once you figure out the puzzle itself. Now it's referencing swirling terrible water, which obviously means water, represented by the navy blue block instead of the sky blue block, which is ice. And I'd like to reiterate something I've probably said a long time ago. I'm really pissed off that they made ice part of the water element in the Tales of series and lightning part of the wind element in the Tales of series. It just pisses me off. They didn't need to do that. There was no point. I mean, we still get ice and wind spells and whatnot. Well, I mean, ice and lightning spells and whatnot, but they're not their own element anymore. They're either part of wind and ice or fusions for light. What? That wasn't it? Hold on a second. It said water. Right? Blessing of the wind. Okay, I jumped the gun a little bit. It's asking for wind next. I neglected that. Okay, I jumped the gun a bit, people. Wind is next. Which in this case is in most cases is usually represented by a bright green. Okay, I jumped the gun a little bit there. Jumped the gun a little bit. It's wind, then water. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. These fucking blocks! At least they have unique colors this time. Maybe they should have been the elemental blocks instead of the elemental... Shut up, Lloyd. Don't mess with my creativity. It's one of the few things that I have in this life. I'm not awesome like you or a badass like Kratos. So let me have the... Okay, seriously, what the hell? Okay, seriously. Earth, wind, swirling terrible water. So, what the hell? I put in the dark blue one. Unless for some reason it's this one, which makes no sense. That would make no sense. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Light blue is supposed to be ice, not water. That makes no sense. The hell? Okay, well, this game's colorblind then. I mean, if I don't know, if water is represented by light blue, then the next thing you're gonna tell me is that Laura Bailey dubs a character in Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. Oh, wait a second. Good God, when I do my Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World Let's Play, I won't even know where to begin with Marta. I will have too much. And then there's Emil, who's Johnny Young Bosch, who's also done a shitload of stuff. I won't know where to begin with him either. It's just gonna be too much to work off of with those two. Although, what I have to work off of with the original cast will be decreased due to the fact that all their voice actors change. Except for, like, Colette and I think, like, one other person. Alright, so what does this one say? What can be seen in the past is anger that seeps out from the depths of the darkness. So, probably pushing the black block first. What can char this frozen heart is this... What can char this frozen heart is this burning hatred, like the fires of hell. Bring down upon them the lightning of judgment. Alright, so... It first talks about darkness, so we push in the black one first. Do not call me a racist, or I swear to God I will say you have no originality in your jokes. Sure, you may not get a bunch of mine, but there's originality in them. So fuck you. And then I recycle the future and past stones in my fic too, actually. They're used as keys to unlock the big door in the central room here. Alright, what does it say next? What can char this frozen heart? So it's likely referring to ice. Normally I'd say the other one applies, but since this game's clearly got their blues backwards in terms of their water-affiliated elements. Next is fire. And then finally... lightning. Alright, come on, let's get this over with. And now for the last one, which will grant me access to the secret super awesome item that actually is a key component, well, not exactly a key component, but you know what I mean, in the second game. That's what I like about Dawn of the New World. It makes practically every single side quest in this game, the first game, canonical. So, like, to get the true ending, you need to do every single side quest, which is impossible without a guide telling you what you need to do. Not even kidding there. There's so many absurd time restrictions that you need a guide to get it all done in one run. But that's never what I concern myself with on the first playthrough of any Tales of game. I play the main story doing whatever side quests I feel like along the way, but never feeling obligated. Then the second playthrough, I side quest like the frickin' I side quest off the wazoo. Sacred Stone. A sacred stone used to seal evil. That's right. Alright then. Now that we're done with that, I think we've unlocked the quick jump back to the surface. However, we may have to beat the dragon first, so let's save. Either way, at the very least, when I beat this thing, I'll be able to quick jump between the surface and here. Which means I can go back and suck up at items and crap. But, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Bring it on, bro!
Look at this! this... It's big. Here! Are you okay? First aid! No way! Let's get him! Help is on the way. Indignation!
White Spear!
Photon! Rising Falcon! Double Demon Ray! Healing Circle!
Sonic Thrust!
Indignation!
White Spear! Super Lightning Blade!
Help is on the way. Laser! And don't come back!
The key to open the path to the final area, Darius Cartlon. That pretty much shouts, use this key, final boss, beat the game. Just in case I make a mistake, and what I'm about to execute next, I gotta save again. But this seems to be classic in some Tales of games, and I'll explain what I mean and what I'm talking about in a second. Wait a minute, I thought you were gonna go do a bunch of other stuff first. I'm going to. Well, there's something we gotta do first. Ho damn!
Mythos is just ahead.
And the Great Seed should be there too.
Take a good look, people. We'll be coming back here in 5 years. What are you talking about, Lloyd? You don't come back here.
This is it, everyone. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm prepared to accept whatever happens in the coming battle, and we will win.
Yeah, we're gonna win. For Mizuho, Corinne, and for all of you who believed in a coward like me.
And for myself too. I don't want anyone else to make the same mistake I did. No one should have to think that he has to sacrifice his own life.
Everyone should be able to live freely, no matter who they are. Humans and elves, and even us. It's okay for us to be here, in this world.
Yes. That's why we must recover the Great Seed from Mythos and revive the giant tree. Without it, not only will we be unable to restore peace between the different races,
The world itself will die. We can't let that happen. We must reunite the worlds. Afterwards, we shall make a new promise to the new world.
To atone for allowing this twisted world to exist, I will fight with everything I have and win.
All right, let's go. We're going to restore a world where everyone can live freely.
Nope, not for a while. Now, we viewed a final cutscene. We viewed the cutscene before the final boss, but we're not fighting the final boss. It's sort of a tradition in some of the Tales of games where you view a cutscene right in the doorway before the final boss, and that unlocks a whole new load of shit you can do. Endgame dungeons, unlocking powerful spells and arts. Viewing the cutscene right before a final boss in the Tales of games tends to unlock a whole bunch of crap you can do. Yep, and I've got my quick jump. And now I can quick jump there as well by taking this portal. It's a two-way quick jump. Alright, now we're not going to be fighting... No, there's going to be quite a few more episodes before we actually end off this Let's Play. Believe me, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do. I wanted to collect all the Devil's Arms and fight, what I call the Uber Weapon boss, which is in this case, Abyssion. I want to go through the Tokyo Coliseum and, fight the Cameo Battle. I want to fight Celis, which I think you can do as Kratos, although I could be wrong. And, fight the third Sword Dancer, which, we'll do in a second, after I, finally confirm whether or not I can get Kratos' new outfit or not. I'm not expecting to be able to. I'm suspecting the wiki to have been right on that remark. But it's good to just be safe and make sure. Okay, now where the hell is Mizuho? Come on, it's around here. Okay, there it is. If I can't get it now, then I just can't get it. Then I actually do need to be Kuchinawa. Again, I would have tried again, but I'm doing a Let's Play, and that's kind of not making me perform up to spec. But, yeah, you know. Guess not. Whatever. Go figure. Oh well, I'll be playing through this game countless times anyway. What? What is that? What is that? A weapon? Yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, I think it's like Sheena's most powerful armor. 50% damage from wind tax. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Alright then. Oh, I can't get it. Big whoop. Guess I can't really do anything about it. Alright then. Alright, I guess the first thing we should do is go fight the third and final Sword Dancer back in Silverhaunt. That will get one of Lloyd's two strongest weapons. Lloyd has two strongest weapons. One of them is better at thrust, and one of them is better at slashing. They just have flipped slash and thrust stats. So it really depends on which arts you use more. Slashing arts or thrusting arts. Both of them are more powerful than the Material Blade, though, which means Kratos will get free reign to use Shining Bind. Although Lloyd does need the Material Blade equipped to use Falcon's Crest. And I looked it up. I did meet the requirements to do Shining Bind. I must have just messed up somewhere along the line. Anyway, since Sword Dancers weakened by light, we're gonna throw in Colette. I'm gonna control Kratos. Well, actually, Genis has Prism Sword now, so yeah, I'll take control of Genis. We need Lloyd in there as a close-range physical attacker to keep the Sword Dancer in check, so, Alright, Sword Dancer, let's end it.
This is a dangerous situation.
Not a chance!
Here! Call upon the power of the Holy Blade!
Not a chance!
Take this!
Prism Sword!
First aid!
Tiger Blade! Double Sword!
Sorry.
Data!
Sing out, Dave!
Please.
Demon Arrow!
Prism Sword!
Beast! Ready? Tiger
Healing
Blade!
Circle! Watch out for stuff!
Tiger Blade! Guardian! Demonic Thrust!
Prism Sword!
Down your beast!
Understood.
Tiger Beast!
Bring back his soul!
Tiger Blade!
Resurrection!
Not a chance! Pretty good!
Get him! Prism Sword!
Not a chance!
Down your beast!
Demon Tiger Blade! Rising Falcon!
Take this!
Call upon the power
Healing
of
Wind!
the Holy Blade!
Tempest! Not a chance!
Ready?
Nurse!
this! First aid!
Prism sword! Found your weakness!
Tiger blade!
Healing circle! Holy blade!
Work! No way!
Prism sword! Found your weakness!
I won't let you die!
Healing circle!
Healing wind!
Not a chance!
Are you okay?
First aid!
Are you okay?
I won't let you die! Healing wind!
Please.
Down! Prism sword!
Forgive me.
I won't let you
Prism
die!
sword! Found your weakness!
Healing wind!
I fail.
Understood.
I call upon the
Don't overdo
power
it.
of the Holy
First aid.
Blade!
Resurrection!
Work!
Prism sword! Found your weakness!
I wasn't strong. Be careful.
Didn't like that?
Prism sword!
Demon bang!
Double demon tempest thrust! I call upon
Demon
the power of the Holy Blade!
Didn't
I don't get it. I met the conditions. It just wasn't activating. I don't get it. I don't need to use arts any particular amount of times. Lloyd just has to not have the material blade equipped. Oh, he does have it equipped. Son of a bitch. Wait a minute, he has the material blade equipped. Don't die, Lloyd. Oh, wait a minute. Someone get his TP back up.
Watch out, Dave! Take me on with mad
See ya!
I'll show you!
Booyah, motherfucker! Yeah! Falcon's Crest, asshole! Nice.
You okay?
I wasn't strong.
power of the Holy Blade! Watch out! Spell!
Just follow me!
Force field!
Super lightning blade!
Holy Lance! Aqua laser! And don't come back!
Oh, hey, the Sword Dancer has its own trophy. As you can see, its thrust isn't too much more powerful, but its slash is more than 100 points better. His weapon, Lloyd's weapon from the Colosseum, is the exact same as the Kutsanji blade, except it's better at thrust than it is slash. The stats being reversed. Although ironically, I think the thrust should be on this weapon, the slash should be on the other one. But what do I know? Alright, that takes care of the Sword Dancer, which means you only have two things. The Colosseum cameo fights... Oh, I mean, no, three things. The Colosseum cameo fights, the Devil's Arms, and the Book of Nibelheim endgame dungeon. Alright. Let's go get the rest of the Devil's Arms. How many do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4. Genus's is gotten in Altamira. Reigns is gotten here in Silverant, I know. Kratos's, I think, is gotten in Garchua Forest. And Sheena's is, I think, the one from that giant sandworm that's supposed to appear in Triette or something. Either way, I know where they all are. So I just have to go round them up. Although next to the Colosseum cameo fight, Abyssion is the hardest boss in the game. So, you know, yes, even harder than the final boss. All Tales of games need an obligatory, harder than the final boss. Oh, we'll complete it all right, old man. It'll just take a bit of time paradoxing to do so. By that I mean go through the game like 3 times. But no, I want to talk to you about something else. Oh, yeah! Defense against light, fire, wind, and water. Hot damn! This might actually be Kratos' best armor in the game. Kratos/Zelos. Hot damn! Which means he now has 2 points in water, wind, fire, and light. Nice. That is nice. Anyway, people, I'm going to stop the video here, but tune in next time, folks. See you around.